Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. We're back on Satisfactory once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. So, yes. If you may remember last time we had started working on the mall. I don't know if you can see it from here. We'll go take a look, see if we can see it from here. Yeah, you can kind of see it. You can see the platform up there. We still got to do some support work and stuff like that. Well, it's more of going to be just a big concrete box, really. But yeah, we're going to be doing some more work on that, so it should be pretty good here. Also have a quick way up there when I need. The one thing I do need to do is grab some quick wire. Yeah, grab a bunch of quick wire and let's make some AI limiters here. Just real quick like. This one's still making. What are we doing on copper sheets? Doing pretty good. Alright. Hopefully that works there. But yeah, we need to keep making AI limiters because of our blueprints. We need a bunch of AI limiters for those programmable splitters that we're putting down. So, yeah, we had gotten done the first floor. Well, not, I guess technically not done, but done, I guess. Something like that. Still got a long ways to go with this, but now that we put down the first set of blueprints, things should go a little bit easier, I would imagine. Or at least we hope, anyway. So let's go ahead and head on up there and, ooh, jeez. It's a massive waterfall. Let's go ahead and head on up there. I'm seriously thinking about putting the Fixmas factory on top of the mall here. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, this is our mall so far. Yeah, doesn't look like much yet, but it is getting there. As you can see, we went with the literal thing, the literal definition of a mall, you know. Rather than just a place where you get items, it's an actual store, you know, a mall. With a massive lake in the middle of it with some wildlife and stuff. That'd be a freaking awesome mall as well. To have a big old massive like not necessarily zoo, but it'd be just a massive like park with like animals in it. Just inside the middle of the mall. That'd be pretty freaking cool, man. Expensive to maintain though. But yeah, anyway, so we're going to be continuing this build, of course. But yeah, this is what we had gotten done last time. Just hanging out. Looking good. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we need to build the second floor. The second floor, the actual, like, part where you walk on the walkway, essentially, around the inner edge here. So this one's pretty easy. We just take we're going to do 1 meter foundations rather than 4. Yeah, we're going to do 1 meter foundations right along this edge here. And take that and turn that on to zoop. And then just go all the way around, of course. And then, yeah, just like that. Just like that. And then, of course, we also need to do our inner corner, which is lock the hologram in like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Drag it across. See if it glitches. Doesn't. I mean, it does appear to be glitching, but not really all that bad, I wouldn't think. That's better. Now this side. It's still glitchy. Try again. Nope, it's good. Okay. Cool. Yep, then we just do that pretty much all the way around. Of course, we got to stop before we hit this, but it'll be damn close. So something like there, maybe? Yeah, we can touch it. Yeah, we can touch it just, well, I don't know if I want to touch it. It seems dangerous. I'm kidding. Let's see. Well, the next storefront, is the next storefront going to fit? Or no? I don't remember. Because it does go over quite a fair ways, so maybe we have to. We can just leave it like that, and we'll, once we put in the actual stores, then we can figure that out from there. There we go. Yep, that looks good. Okay. Now we'll just carry this all the way around the entire mall. Alrighty. Now that we've finally got that done, I even put up the railing as well. So going all the way around on this walkway, this is pretty much what it's going to look like. So then the very next step that we need to do is we need to do the storefronts, of course. Now these storefronts are a little bit annoying to place. Like the only way I would be able to do these blueprints again is I'd have to completely rebuild this blueprint. I mean, that might be something I should probably do, is to rebuild this entire blueprint. The only problem is, yeah, I'd have to do it exact. I mean, exact isn't hard. Yeah, exact is not hard. Just trying to see how I would do that. You know, yeah, I might rebuild the blueprint because we've got so much more to place with these. I might redo Mall Store B's blueprint. That should be pretty easy to do, though. Okay, so I went ahead and rebuilt it and rebuilt it and rebuilt it a few times, trying to figure out the best way to do this, and I think I might have found the best way. But anyway, so redesign this. These look like they have power, but they don't actually have power. But when they have light, this is what they're going to look like pretty much. We'll put a light controller in so we can control the whole lights in the mall. That'd be pretty cool. But, so we did that with this here. Just to give it a little bit more flair, I guess you could say. And then, of course, you can access this. So I completely rebuilt these, by the way. And then I deleted the blueprint for B. It just got rid of B entirely and just did A. So yeah, as you can see when you get up close to these, all of these beams come online. This is what it looks like without the light. The light's not powered. Just for some reason on some of these they decided the light was powered. The light was powered. Don't know why. Blueprints just do that sometimes. But now we can go ahead and take our blueprints without having to completely redo, put a foundation out and then try to get the height right and then have to do that constantly with each of the floors. With this one, all I got to do is do this one here. And we put it into blueprint mode, which snaps it into place. And here comes the autosave ready to ruin our day. Bam. Okay. And then we just snap the blueprint in place, and it's already ready to go. And also, I did change this right here as well. This used to be a double wall connector, and it'd be pretty smart to put one here. However, for this specific design, I don't want to put one here. This is because when I go do the lighting with the Christmas lights and stuff, if it was a double wall connector like this, let's go ahead and do that. If it was a double wall connector, when I go to pull from that double wall connector, it's going to put another double wall connector, as you can see here. You can kind of see it through the window there. Yeah, see, it puts another double wall connector. But I want to put connectors on these pillars, so what I'd have to do in that case is I'd have to put this down and then connect the two. However, with this design, this is because I did it in multiplayer, and I figured out the best way of doing this. With the multiplayer, so with this right here, with this single wall connector, I can just take it and just go along, and I don't have to put down the connectors first and then connect them. So that's why I did that. Now, you can see the cable through there, but I figured it's not too much of a deal. But yeah, with this, I can just place the blueprint down now. And look how fast I can do that as well. It is lagging a little bit. I had a crash earlier with this blueprint. I don't know if it's because the signs and stuff in there, or I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but yeah, as you can see, it does lag slightly when I put it down. But I can now put these blueprints down way quicker now, and not have to worry about it, so no big deal there. But yeah, I did have to rebuild. I had to completely tear apart the entire first floor so that I could replace all these with the newer blueprint, and I just put down foundation instead. And I was like, that's a better way of doing it anyway. Just put down the foundation first, and then put the store on top of the 4-meter foundation. So, but yeah, this blueprint is way better now, and I thought I got rid of this, the blueprint B, but I guess not. Move blueprint, confirm. Right changes, okay, cool. And then edit this one. Can we rename this? We cannot rename it. I guess what I'd have to do is, I'd have to go in and change the name of the blueprint with the blueprint designer. But yeah, this just makes everything go by so much faster. But yeah, everything else relatively is the same. The only thing we're missing is the little railing that was right here. But you can't put a railing on top of the 1-meter beam. I decided to go with the 1 meter rather than the 2. I thought the 1 meter looked better, so. Plus I wouldn't be able to do that sign trick. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and build the whole second floor, and then obviously I'm gonna build the switchback staircases, and then we're gonna build the 3rd floor, and so on, and whatnot. And then we need to do all the built logistics and stuff. All right, I did get a little bit carried away with building. Went ahead and did the entire floor. So, yeah, we got our 2nd floor in place. Just got to start working on our 3rd floor now. It is working a lot better with this blueprint. Things are going a lot faster. I am glad that I did fix it, but yeah, we got all of our stuff here. So yeah, you can kind of see how I did this. I'm gonna, show you guys on this 3rd floor how we exactly build these floors, or how these floors get built, essentially. So, yeah, and you can see the blueprint is, I'll hit the H key here, the blueprint is already in place, ready to go. This is because the blueprint below it is the exact same, so it just automatically works. And instead of putting it up against this one and then nudging it over, just face it downwards. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this entire wall here first. Stuff is still flying out of me. So I'm going to go 1, 2. As you can see, it does lag. That is a lot being put down at one time. Then I'm going to go back here. Once these are all placed, we'll give that a second. It's a little bit laggy. But yeah, once that is all placed, then we're going to grab this wall. I'm going to drag it over, drag it over, drag it over. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put down this door frame here, or this door here. Put that down there. And of course we can just drag up, drag over with the autosave, and drag up, drag up. Now as long as this is all exactly the same, you shouldn't see this gap here. So we'll go ahead and fix that real quick. Drag this over like this. If we go from the blueprints, for some reason the game seems to be putting these on slightly different levels. See, like this one here is on a slightly different level than this one next to it, which is really weird. Don't ask me why that is. I don't know why that's happening. It doesn't happen all the time either. It just happens sometimes. Like the blueprint is slightly off, and now you can see it's not. Other than right here, you got this little bit of a line. You can see it's ever so slightly off. Again, why? I have no freaking clue why the game decides that that blueprint is going to be slightly off from the last one, or from the other side. I have no idea. But then once we get all those walls in place, like these, go ahead and pull this up, pull this up. And again, I'm going with the blueprints below, so the blueprints below should be perfect. So I don't, again, like I said, I don't know why it offsets it sometimes like that. It's alright though. Then we got to put in our beams, of course, for our supports on these corners. Okay, we've got that, and then of course, need to replace this wall here, just like that. Very good. And then what I'm going to do is, now that we have that, I'm going to go ahead and put in this floor here, just like this. Just like that. Okay. And then we're going to go into the staircase, and of course complete the staircase. Grab the corner. Just like that. And then when we hit this point, then what we're going to do is we're going to go to architecture. Grab ourselves a piece there, and then another corner, because we're going to continue up. We got 3 more floors to build, and then we got to do all the logistics, and it's going to take a while. But then we do this side. And again, the reason I use the railings and not just flat pieces is because with the railings, this texture carries on around the corner. As you can see, it just carries on around, which makes things look very nice. Especially here, you can see it just carries on around. That's why I use the ones with the rails and not the ones without the rails, because the ones with the rails actually carry this. But if you look at the normal catwalks without the rails, as you can see, it just carries the texture as if this is supposed to be a intersection, not a flat piece, not just a normal flat piece here. So, but it looks good though. It looks good. Okay, so now that we've got that, we're gonna go ahead and continue on here. From this, I'm gonna go ahead and build the corner out. 2, 3. 2, 3. Oops. Okay, we got the corner built, and we'll do the wall. Just like that, just so it closes this off. And then back to blueprints. And again, place it down on the ground. I should be able to put another... Now, this one doesn't have a floor. That's okay, because the one below it is blocked by the archway, the stone archway. So Now we can finally put one here and have it do that. But we're not going to put one here, of course, just because we can't get to it. So now that we got that, yep, and then we just take this wall, carry it along, 1, 2, 3. Stone wall, flat wall, and carry the ceiling. I mean, we can carry the wall as well here. Because it can't be a store there. We do need to carry this. And of course we need to block this off. Everybody gets their store and everybody gets the same size store. Whatever they're selling. Or whatever they're holding there. Alrighty. Now that we got that done, then we can go back to the blueprints. Oh, whoops, I can just do that. Here's our next blueprint. I'd imagine the lag's only going to get worse from here, placing these blueprints. Just as long as it doesn't crash, I'm fine with it. That's a lot. A lot of stuff you can see being built. Like I said, I'll just give this a second. Okay. Everything's placed there now. Very good. I think we're good back here. Yep, we just have that one spot that can't have a store in it. That's fine. Alright. We'll just carry this along. Now we need to do our corner. Now that we're at the corner. 2, 3, 4. Not 4. 3. Okay. Take the next blueprint. There we go. I was like, what happened? Also, for some reason, the music had stopped. Oh, because my game crashed earlier. Sorry. I forgot my game crashed. And when the game crashes, the music stops. Alright. That one. I'm just going to finish them off. Yep. Just waiting for the windows to go be windows, essentially. Okay. Walls. Just so that it's like access to, like non-allowed access, essentially. Okay. There we go. Gotta put down our doorway. Get access to the stairs. Alrighty, now that we're done with that, put in our floor. And of course our staircase. And like I said, it's just a lot of repeat. A lot of tediousness, but once it's done, you know, once we get some of the tediousness out of the way, it's not too bad. There's the autosave, very good. I got that every 5 minutes. That's not too bad if we end up crashing. Although 5 minutes worth of work can be a lot in Satisfactory when you build quick. And this one. That one. Alrighty, perfect. There's that. We got that wall in place. Let's go ahead and build out our corner. Alrighty. Then put in our wall. I forgot there was waterfalls over here. Ready. Next one next. Oof. Imagine if I missed. We won't be able to put one there because of that rock, but we put one here. It'll be a slight clip, but not too bad. Yeah, that's a lot of materials going in. Oof. Okay. Wall there. And of course, beam. Or pillar. Straight wall. Then another wall. Yep, and we'll wall this one up as well. Put a ceiling on it. Okay. And build out our corner. Alrighty, and that stage is done. So then the next portion, we'll start over here. That's fine. The next stage is to put down the programmable splitters that we need. Blueprints. We'll store C. And then we just go around the entire mall and place these down. And as you can see, because we're lining up with another blueprint, we're getting a little lineup line so we know that's exactly center with our next set. We just go all the way around. There's a lot of these that go on. And we're always doing clockwise. Always doing clockwise rotation on our belts. So basically the 2-belt sorting system goes all the way around the entire mall 5 times and then makes its way back down to the first floor to then loop again. So that anything that wasn't sorted, if like for some reason the programmable splitter was full, but it could still go into that programmable splitter, it can loop. What it's going to do, it's going to loop back around and go again. until it's either sorted. Yeah, see, like some of these. See, we're getting like this. We're getting like this clipping, or it's saying it's clipping. Hopefully, I can put belts between those. Yeah. Yeah, we can still put belts between those. That's fine. But yeah, there's a slight. It's like the foundation is not correct or something. I don't know if it's because the foundation is not correct, but yeah, see, it's only with some of them. Others, it's just fine. Yeah, I don't get it. There's a very slight, very slight mismatch going on here, but I'm so far along already. The only way that I could possibly fix it is rebuilding the entire thing, starting from scratch, essentially. I'd have to tear apart all of the supports, all the foundational stuff, all of it, and basically start completely over from the center of the entire mall and then fix it from there, and just be a little more careful with placement. And it'd probably still end up happening, so it's just not worth it. Alrighty, and then we need to go around the entire mall once more and place our belts. Why didn't I do that with the blueprints? Because it kind of breaks up the monotony when you only do it in steps instead of trying to do it all at once. It does break up the monotony just a little bit. Can't forget to do both programmable splitters. Just gotta connect them in between here. That's why normally I would skip these. Or skip this building because it's so boring. It really is. Like, it's boring for me doing it. So it's definitely boring for you guys doing it or watching it. But we'll go ahead and do it just this once. Just this one floor. Okay then. Oh, we got one more set to do. Thought we were done for some reason. And it's only lagging slightly when I'm placing individual things, so I know we're not too bad off yet. I like that you can see the aluminum factory from here. That is amazing. That's just how big that factory is. You can see it from the grasslands, you can see it from the desert, you can see it from the Titan Forest, you can see it from the Northern Forest, you can probably see it from Disease Land too. You probably can't see it from the Swampland, but that's plenty okay. I don't plan to ever build down there other than rail, so just like as a pass-through area or to collect some resources. Alright, so now that we're done with that, now we're going to go ahead and do this part. We need to build 2 foundations on the very outer edge of this build here. Just go all the way around. This is so that for the next set when we're building, you know, you have a little platform to walk on. Yeah, just so much concrete goes into goes into this mall. It's nuts. Wait for that autosave there, because it's going to lag the game. Remember when the autosave was like a whole minute at one point? We'll probably end up that way again. I'm sure. This is the save file is getting pretty big already. I mean, just by the mere fact that that takes you know, a couple seconds to autosave. Just like that. Just go all the way around, and I'll skip this in the future, of course, but that way you guys can see what goes into one of the floors, you know, just the full thing, and then we'll skip the rest. You won't have to watch it again. Almost done with that. Alright. Yeah. An alarm going off. Like, stop it. Sorry about that. Okay, and then we do the inner floor next. What I'll do is I'll do this, and then I'll go this way with it, and this way with it. And then we'll do the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Make sure it's not clipping. Sometimes it takes a few tries. Ah, being annoying. But please offset it so it doesn't glitch. Thank you. Good there. Okay. Continue this along. Now this one we do have to stop it at a certain point. Doesn't look like 10 is going to be the... Oh. Yeah, looks like that's as far as we'll be able to... So, well, we can do one more. But yeah, that'll be as far as we can take it before it clips in. Which is just fine. However, we will be able to do... We could probably carry this around, actually. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look at it when the next set of floors appear, or when the next set of stores appear. When I place the next set, we'll take a look. Oops. Okay, looks good. It's like, I don't know if I'm going to fully stop there or if I'll carry the walkway around. We'll see. Just continue the build. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, of course. That one is glitching just a little bit. Glitches when you get super far away, but that's alright. I just don't want it glitching when I'm right next to it. See how to save. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yep, sometimes you just get lucky. And I'll carry this all the way along to where we can't anymore. Looks like one more. Okay. Alrighty. Then we're going to take our rails. Now we're going to do our railing. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I'll do that railing yet. We'll see. Carry this along to this point here, and then we'll put the next set, but we got to nudge it over. Hit the H key, nudge it over, carry it along, carry it along, and along. It's a lot of rods going into this build as well. A lot of concrete, a lot of rods. Oh, that one started glitching. There we go, we fixed now? Okay. Sometimes they just start glitching. Yeah, this is quite the build. Oh yeah. That's that one. That's that one. Like I said, if they had like 1 meter glass windows or something like that, I would definitely be doing glass railings. Glass railings always look nicer, but unfortunately, they don't have 1 meter glass railing or 1 meter glass. But hopefully in the future, they'll add some more. I want some more variance in walls and more textures to mess with, that kind of stuff. You know, to make things look even better. Well, at the very least, I do know that this railing, this walkway cannot continue, so I'm just gonna do that. Alrighty, and there's our next floor completed. Yep, and started on the next, started on the 4th floor. So, yep, like I said, a lot goes into it. Alrighty, and as it's snowing for some reason, it just randomly started snowing. As it's snowing, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. So next time we'll continue them all. We'll put the last 2 floors on it, and then that might be that. But it also is Friday, so hopefully y'all have yourselves a great weekend this weekend, and yeah, look forward to what's coming on Sunday, because I have no idea. So look forward to it, damn it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, of course. But yeah, don't know what I'm going to be doing on Sunday for the Boosteroid episode. We'll see, because it's not going to be Satisfactory, because we've already kind of established that that was not going to be the case. So, yep, we'll look forward to doing something. I haven't decided quite what yet, but we'll see what happens. But for now, though, like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory, so I do hope you enjoyed. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.